Coming towards the end of the league season, we've got another 2 games today, and the youth intake for me to show you. Welcome back, episode 43 of the wonderful Cadbury's Heroes. You can see some stuff that's going on. It's going pretty well at the moment. Almost too well. But we're not going to complain about that. Jeremy Messham's currently sat on 25 goals. We're currently sat in 4th with a game in hand, which is the game that we're playing straight away against Forest. And the two most recent games, should I say, are both wins. It's all good. Before we go into that any more depth, if you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support, that'd be greatly appreciated. The last league games we played actually were Blackburn and Palace, and we're back today with Forest and Palace. So we've gone nearly half a season. We just have. Don't worry about it. I said I was trying to get through this quick. I haven't been able to make a lot of videos, but I'm going through a lot of the season. That's the main thing. Look at it. Look at the state of it. Look at all those greens. Beautiful. We lost to Blackpool. That was annoying. Gotta be honest. We'll run through the games one by one. A 2-1 win against Portsmouth. 5-0 against QPR. 5-2 against Walsall. 3-2 against Bristol. A 1-1 then with Brighton, who are one of the stronger teams in the league. 2-1 loss against Blackpool. And then most recently, 3-0 against Brentford, followed by the 2 games that we saw earlier, which was the 5-2 against Huddersfield and the 4-1 against Cardiff. And he said Palace, it's not them. So we've got 8 games left. We are in a shout of the playoffs. So I'm thinking we'll play these 2 today, and we'll see maybe coming back towards the end of the season. If it looks like we're not going to get into the playoffs, I'll show you the last game and we'll run through the season review. If it does look like we're going to come back for the playoffs, might do that just straight in the next episode. I says I'm trying to get through them quick, and by God, I'm getting through them quick. Youth candidates this year aren't fantastic. We have Cathal Sheridan, apparently, who's the top prospect. All 15 years of him. He's disappeared. Clicked on him, gone. Do you know what? He looks alright. Not too bad. Not too good. Just alright. He's got the vast potential of 2, possibly 3 stars. And it's currently 1.5. 15 isn't too bad, to be fair. Edgar Valentim is the highest potential. If we order it as such, we're getting to sign them all up. He is 6'2", big old jumping reach, very brave, good work rate, just work rate. Tackling, aggression, doesn't look great. If we're honest, we've only got a few seasons left, so probably doesn't matter. But either way, it would have been nice to get someone a bit mad. But it doesn't appear that we have got that. Forest, to start off, we'll make these few little changes, and I'll just double check on the actual team themselves. We have Colton in goal still, which everyone loves to see. Hopefully, if we can get promotion, we might be able to keep hold of him. And if not keep hold of him, get a small fortune for him, which is what I'm on board for. We've got Watkin, Jones, Bailey, Peake and El Morsi as the back 4. Casaraker and Davy Lewin outside of Pisson and Boadu. Issue being that we don't really have a deep line playmaker at the moment. We can throw Azeri in actually. And then up front we've got Boadu, who's definitely not going to be there. We've got, actually put Mario Scott up there, and he's supporting McGregor. We do currently have Messam out injured. I don't think it's a particularly serious one, but he should be back in a few weeks. There's a throw in for us in a complete purple number, which I think is the first time I've seen this. Azeri puts it to El Morsi, into Davy Llewellyn, and into the corner. And it looked like he was offside, but it wasn't. It's a fantastic ball from El Morsi then. Let's have a little look at the butchers at it. Yeah, he makes the throw. Azeri gets it, puts it straight back up into him, into a little bit of space. And then, yeah, no, he just was onside. It's pretty poor defending from them, but I'm not going to complain about that, am I? Let's have a little look at the line, but just good. Just he's good on our part. He saw a gap, he ran at it, and his player put it at his feet. DeMarco's taking the corner, and Colton claims that really comfortably. He's got a man out on the right who's in... No, he's not. He's not in space anymore. I just smash it forward. Why not? Back to DeMarco, who apparently has ran the length of the pitch there. Fair enough. Nathan, Gibbs, Ike. Is this the same Ike that was at Bristol? Because if it is, they've paid a fortune for him. So they kept quoting me like, 2 or 3 million for him. Colton's got the ball, smashes it forward once more, towards Cott, but he doesn't get it. Gibbs for them. Pisson walked over, but then ran away. Ike up to Thry, back to Gibbs once more. Over to Boahene? Not sure. Through to Jones. Good ball. Not sure exactly what he was doing. I assumed that was a shot from Jones, but it turns out it wasn't. But our player got across to make the block. DeMarco puts in the corner, and Azeri heads it away. Well, that was a bit busy to start off. We've got a corner now. Casaraker towards Peak, and it's headed away. Davy Llewellyn picks up the loose ball. Into Azeri. Back to Davy Llewellyn. He's going to head out on the left side. He's going to attempt to get the ball in, is he? No. Just going to get tackled. Fair enough. Peak heads it forward. Gibbs knocks it then forward for them. I forgot our centre-back's name. I'm that, kind of used to saying, what's his name? Astley. He's just not there anymore, and I don't know what to do. Bailey. Bailey's his name. It's a corner for Forest. We're not even 10 minutes in, and I fell apart already. DeMarco. Towards Nathan. Headed away by Peak. Ike picks up the loose ball. Just kicks it at the striker, and then McGregor's just tried to break him in half. There's a throw on the right side. Bacher? No, I've clear to pronounce that. Pisson's got the ball in the middle. He's got his man just to the right of him. It's put a really, really weak ball towards him, but McGregor's somehow managed to get a goal out of it still. And I'm pretty sure that's his first goal since it feels like about October. Because I'm sure he was on 17 really early. And that was his 18th. So I might have to have a little scoot through and see when his last goal was. The win, at the moment, is taking us up to 3rd place. Only 2 points off the automatic promotions. And the less said about West Ham, the better, to be honest. Casaraker puts in the corner towards Bailey, and he heads it over. It's almost half-time. We're doing pretty well. We're at... Why have I forgot what Forest... The City Ground? At least that's what I know of it as. Is it actually called the City Ground? Don't know. Let's find out how many goals. Or when McGregor last scored as well. So, it appears that McGregor's last goals were in our last league game. It was a hat-trick against Palace. I cannot see McGregor anywhere else in here. That's not ideal for a striker, is it? He scored on the 1st of December, and his next goal was the 19th of March. That is horrific. It is the City Ground. Casaraker's putting in the corner. It's headed away. Azeri's challenging for the loose ball, and he's got it. He's going to head out onto the left-hand side, is he? No, just put it at centre-back. Why not? And we'll see. Azeri. Pisson. Brilliant ball through to McGregor. Fantastic save from... Is that Mile Svilar? I mean, what? I was going to say last year's Football Manager, but the new one's out in 2 weeks. 2020? Svilar was one of the best goalies, or young goalies in the game, and now he's at Forest. So, obviously, they weren't feeling him this year. Davy Llewellyn is going to go and get the loose ball. It's 50 minutes in. We are 2-0 up. We're looking relatively comfortable. Let's just make sure we can try and get the win. Okay. No, don't worry about it. Our highlight's finished. We've got a new one now anyway to replace it. Don't worry about it. Casaraker, Watkin Jones. I don't know. What was that highlight? What was it? Was it the corner? Just don't know. Davy Llewellyn's had a fantastic shot there and it's just wide. There's a goal kick. Svilar, Worrell. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We've got 20... Oh dear. We've got about 15 million in the bank from the sale of Astley. According to the next season's transfer thing, they're going to give us 1 million. But I don't know if that's going to get revised, considering what the balance is. If we get promoted, which I'm looking to do so, because as I say, we've only got probably one more season. It's just clearly not going to be enough money to get us the team that we need. If we don't get promoted, then how have we not scored that? That was absolutely phenomenal defending, that was. I'm a little bit livid, I've got to be honest. Bailey, Svilar's caught the header, and he's just smashed it into orbit. That is daft. And then we'll watch the thing where it plays, and oh no, I thought we were just going to see the ball just getting smashed away by the defender. So we've got the ball in the middle of the park. Davy Llewellyn, he's just having a wonder about. Fair enough. El Morsi, he just, yep, carry on. Everyone's walking. We're not feeling like a sprint or anything, which is, it's cool. You guys do, you? You know what you're doing. Ozeri, Pissant. I don't have a clue how to pronounce that. If he was French, I'd be confident in what I'm saying, but he's Hungarian, so it's probably not pronounced Pissant. But otherwise, Marius Koch just good though, so it's all good. 3-1. Let's make some subs after the next highlight. Is this him? It's going to be this one, isn't it? Here he is, making his run. The defence are asleep. A little dink over the goalie. Love to see it. Llewellyn looks like he's about to pass out, so we'll bring on Harry Wild. Peake's deserving of his yellow card, but I have literally 0 centre-backs. But I have 46 right-backs on the bench, so we'll bring one of them on. And Casareka also is tired, but I have no one that can bring him on. Oh, okay, let's do that. We'll bring Calver on up top, push Cott out to right mid. Wild is coming in at left mid to replace David Llewellyn, and then Peake is coming out, and we're shuffling Watkin Jones over to the middle and putting Jimmy Powell on at right back. You saw me make those subs. Don't know why I then felt that I had to summarise them as well. Why the hell not? We are absolutely battering these. So throwing for us on the left. Calva, Ozeri, good ball in. It's headed away by Nathan. Not clear. It looks like it's like 3-on-2 at the moment in their favour. Bailey's made a good tackle, but it's going to their forward. And then Watkin Jones kind of just ran across the front of him. Did the job. Move on. Leite? Is that Mike on Leite? Feel like he'd be a bit old now. Might have little butchers in a minute. It's with Cohen. It's not with Cohen. The highlight's finished. Let's have a look who their left back is. What's the hell is this? Domingos Leite. And he's not real. It's name. I throw in out on the right for Forest. Batcher puts it to Joshua. Calver just kicks it away. McGregor's 2-on-1 in their favour, but he's already got past the one of them. He's got past the second, and Filar's just caught it at the near post. Throw in on the left. El Morsi puts it to Ozeri. Back to El Morsi. Joshua's had a pretty wild tackle, but plays carried on. Powell's got into the area to McGregor, and just the clearance. That's going to go down on that right back. Look at Jimmy Powell just nailing it back here. Brilliant ball into Ike. It's 3-2. Brilliant break from them. Let's not lose this game. That'd be preferable. Let's drop these back. Put a little bit of time wasting on. We'll stop being so expressive. That'll do the job for us. Let's not watch. Let's watch it again. So Anderson with them puts the ball into the middle. Ike, quick release. Gibbs is a quick release to Ike. Don't worry about it. You saw what happened. You don't need me to tell you what's happening. That's not like it's my job or anything. 10 minutes left. Powell's got a free kick for us. Puts it to Pissant. Carries on his little run. Turns around. Gets it back. They're not letting anyone else play. Azari's got it now. Culver. McGregor. Culver. I thought he was going to feed cut through there, but no, he just stood there, watched it, and then let Forest break on him. It's out to Fry on their left. Bailey's made a fantastic tackle. Yes, he has. Oh, and he's gone down, writhing in agony. Walsh, Gibbs. Oh, and he's destroyed the net. Brilliant. So I've got an injured centre-back. And again, it's just been drawn back to level pegging. Let's hope he's not too injured. We're also going to start kicking off again. Can I tell what this injury is? I think I have to go in and look at it. All I'm saying is they definitely should have kicked the ball out of play. That's what I wouldn't have done. Potential foot injury. Ambiguous. Powell, out on the right. He throws it towards Cott and she just gets smashed away straight away. We've managed to get hit on the break. They've had one kick and they've hit us. They were going to lose. No, we're not. We've got Colton in goal. Why am I doubting him? Didn't doubt him. Never. Never did it. Gibbs. Into the middle. Joshua. Brilliant save by Colton. Again, obviously. It's a corner for them on the other side. Gibbs puts it in again. And Azeri heads it away. Right, come on, let's hit him on the break. Culver. Just kicks it out of play. He's made a defensive clearance when we were 1-on-1. Why the hell not? Colton. Boshes it up to McGregor. Nods it into Culver. Feeds it to Cott. He's into the area. He scored the goal. Well, we've won. That was my plan. It was just to add for like suspense and stuff, innit? It's for entertainment purposes, that was. I've got a random lead dangling on my foot and I don't know where it came from. But Cott, look at this. Ah, beautiful. What a signing. 50k he was. He's already scored like 6 goals this season, I think. What a champ. Batcher. See, what I should have done, and what I should be doing now, but the highlight's on, so we'll just let it crack. I just can't say. It's a busy game. Just is. I don't know what to do. I should have gone. Oh my god, there's another highlight. Don't do this to me. Anderson, Walsh. Elmorsy's kicked it out. Calver smashed it forward. Could have done me going a bit closer to McGregor, but there's, 100 seconds left on the clock? Elmorsy just heads it vaguely forward, even though he had time to bring it down. Azere, Wild. Elmorsy, Watkin Jones. It's headed out by Nathan. It's picked up by their strikers. Good ball through to Fry. Ike's through on goal, and it's 5-4. We've lost the game. We've lost the game. It's also not that Ike that was at Bristol. It's a different one. Just if you called Ike, you score against me. There's been 9 goals in this game. I don't think we're going to see the Palace game, I've got to be honest. This is... it's not going to plan. We're not going to see the Palace game because I've gone from being in a winning position to losing. All from the 90th minute. And you know what's happening? I'm sulking. Sulking like a little baby. It's not helped us massively, that loss. If we're honest. Could have gone better. We've got 7 games left. We're going to play the majority of them off camera. And we'll be back with probably the last game of the season. Maybe the playoffs. See what happens. If there is a chance that we can force our way into the automatic promotions, I'll come back for that as well. So we might be back for Stoke and Charlton. We may be back for just Charlton. We may be back for the playoffs. Who knows? That's the surprise. I hope you'll be back for the episode. But thank you for watching this one. Click on one of the links on screen. You will find some more amazing, fantastic content. Of course you will. And thank you for your time.